So hello everyone. So in today's session, we'll be discussing on one of the most important topic, and also one of the most interesting part of English grammar learning, which is detect the error. So what you have to do is, the rule is very simple. You have to read the sentence, you have to detect an error, and then you have to correct the sentence. So this topic is not just helpful for your improving reading speaking skills, but it is also one of the most common sections in competitive exams or academic tests. So I hope this video finds you useful. So let's begin. Okay, so the rules are very simple. आपको डिटेक्ट करना है error, and then we'll solve the questions together. Okay, so the first question says she is my fiancée. So यहाँ पे क्या एरर है? सी fiancé with single e is used for मेल के लिए यूजुअली यूज़ होता है, और बॉय. एंड यहाँ पे क्या है कि द सब्जेक्ट इज़ अ गर्ल, राइट? बिकॉज शी इज़ माई fiancé. सो फॉर गर्ल you have to use double E, fiance, fiancé. So single E fiancé is only used for boy, and then double E fiancé is used for girl. So this will be grammatically correct now. Next, Kaling lives in a boys hostel. So see, this topic is very important because यहाँ पे जो boys लिखा हुआ है, this is grammatically incorrect because you have to show that Kaling lives in a boys hostel, and the boys hostel belongs to so many boys altogether, right? So it can't be boys. So in order to show possessiveness, how you have to correct it is you have to use apostrophe after writing s. So it has to be boys apostrophe boys hostel. So this is the correct grammatical use for showing these types of words. So it has to be boys apostrophe and then hostel. So now this will be grammatically correct because it is also showing the possessiveness. So next, all the members of parliament were fighting with each other, right? So यहाँ पे क्या है कि all the members of parliament, they were fighting with each other, right? So see, each other is used only when there is a two person. Okay, if the person is more than two or three or four, it has to be one another, right? So it has to be all the members of parliament were fighting with one another. Easy? Okay, next. The Mahatma Gandhi was a great ruler and a great person. So see, first of all, we are not supposed to use article with person, but since Mahatma Gandhi was a great person, it is a exception. But यहाँ पे the problem is you cannot use article after end. So it has to be the Mahatma Gandhi was a great ruler and great person. If you use article after n, it is speaking about someone else, it is not speaking about Mahatma Gandhi. So this will be grammatically correct now. The nahi hoga, it has to be and great person. Okay, so this is a very common part of subject and verb agreement. Okay, next. The Siang is a longest river of Arunachal Pradesh. So this seems to be little bit easy because see, if whenever you see or whenever you spot superlative degree, for example long, longer, longest, short, shorter, shortest, so superlative degree जब भी होता है तो you are supposed to use article the. So it has to be the Siang is the longest river of Arunachal Pradesh. So this is a rule of grammar. Whenever you spot in superlative degree, you have to use the article the. Okay. Next, I have been studying grammar since 4 years. So since nahi hoga, it will be since you have given the period, time period दिया हुआ है for 4 years. So it has to be I have been studying grammar for 4 years. Since कब होगा? जब specific नहीं होगा, and then when you talk about the period of time, no? So it has to be okay, I'll make it very clear. जब भी आपका न्यूमेरिकली नंबर दे देता है तो it has to be 4, and then if the numerical number and then specific time is not given, it has to be since. Okay, next. Kapil Sharma is one of my favorite comedian. Okay, so this is something, which we tend to make mistake in our daily life always. Okay, so see, Kapil Sharma is one of my favorite comedian nahi hoga. It has to be comedians, because out of many comedian, Kapil is one of my favorite, right? So it has to be Kapil Sharma is one of my favorite comedians. So as Kareena Kapoor is one of my favorite actresses. Apple is one of my favorite fruits. So I'll explain you with more examples. So see, here I'm writing Kareena is one of my favorite actresses, right, or actors. Why it has to be plural? Because we are saying one of out of many. So subject verb agreement का रूल यहाँ पे लगता है, एंड देन यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, it has to be plural. Okay, next let's go to gym letters. So this is a question from question tag. So see, question tag itself is a very broad topic, no? So if whenever your sentence starts with let's, so your question tag will always start from shall. Okay, so it will be let us go to gym, shall we? Okay, so it has to be shall we, not let's us. For example, it is raining today. So since the statement is positive, your question tag will be negative. So isn't it? So in that way. Next, the committee have given their decision. Okay, so committee is a collective noun. So collective noun always stands singular, right? So it has to be the committee has given its decision. Okay, because इसको आपको singular करना है, so it will be its decision. Okay, so the same questions are repeated here, so we will not be looking into it because we have discussed it in the very first section. So it will be let us go to gym, shall we, right? And then the committee has given its decision, because the committee has to be singular in nature. So this was it for today's video. Thank you for watching my video till the end. Thank you so much.